said, can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to College Station, Texas. Kyle Field, over the 12th man, and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the USC Trojans, taking on the 11th ranked team in the land, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Aggies ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one.
Yo, you give me my 7 points, right, bro?
This race is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Williams looking for a man. Intercepted in the first
Yo.
drive into the pick. They got him down pretty quickly, but they're set up now at the 21 environment.
Yo. Bro. Come on, bro. I know you hit me, bro. Nigga trying to work.
Man, can y'all move that so y'all break it?
Mm-hmm.
Great first drive, get some momentum, quiet the crowd. Palmer, the exact opposite. On the road, and you make a big mistake early.
Yeah, I love coming into a hostile
I'm not getting
environment,
my 7
trying to be
points,
aggressive
bro.
from jump. But that interception was like
Why
giving
you
every single
working,
fan here
bro?
in the stadium a triple shot of espresso. They are going crazy right now after getting that interception.
He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Out of the gun, the running back has it. defense is on its heels.
And on second down, a lot of times, I don't know why, you just, as a defense, you go pass. You think passing situations, passing downs. Really good job by the offense, committing to the run game, not abandoning it, not getting yourself in a third down situation where you had to throw the football.
Texas A&M will line up with a 1st and goal.
Why are you working, bro?
Smith wants to throw. Working that left side now. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Back to pass. Touchdown, Aggie. Found in the window for the score. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? It'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
You working, bro? You need my 7 point.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a run.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go to the ground. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the legendary John McKay would be proud of the execution of the running game and picking up the first down.
Yeah, the basic principles of the run game, right? The easy stuff, the boring stuff, not fancy, not loved. Everybody likes points and all that other, stuff that goes with it. But you got to get the good running game. USC doing a good job early.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Williams will pass. Using the quick game. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
To the air on second down. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
Well, that one falls incomplete. You know this guy is a big part of their passing attack. You saw the last game out. He had multiple catches from the running back position. They're going to try to get that established in this game.
The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught close to the marker, it's Lions. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Behind the chains now on second and long. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Williams looking for a man. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Touchdown Aggies. And they turn it into a defensive score.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go. And this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Williams will pass. Pocket breaking down. They get to him as he throws. Pulls it in. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
It's a really nice job out there making the catch. I feel like fans are always expecting one of these Trojan receivers to be in the conversation for being best in the country, right? Because of the success they've had in the past and certainly in more recent years. There's a lot of pressure to play that position now at the Coliseum and at USC. But this guy right here, he has been making his mark on this offense.
The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they to make
I'm about to run it back, bro. This is the end of this first quarter, bro. Work hard for that.
A series, but of a game sometimes.
Look
What
at
you're
fucking
trying to do
leg,
is
man.
create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays,
My nigga
the
got
offense
hurt, bro.
And how
All you had to do
nice
is give me my
is
7
it to
point,
have
bro.
the crowd going absolutely bananas.
Come on,
Communication
nothing
is
left,
hard.
bro. We could
The
have
snapping
played,
the
bro.
football, everybody being on time, man. This
I'm
crowd
telling you
really
right now,
felt the
bro.
magic.
I know you can hit me.
Better find the
I know you can hit me, bro. You're not gonna get this win. I just texted them and wrote them and all that. You're gonna even have to get a full dub, fair something, because you're not about to work me, bro.
From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Parker. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
Listen, I know this
Hope you
running
listen.
back is shifty. I know
Look, I
he's
don't
really
care,
good
bro.
in the open field, but that's just asking too much of him at this point. Third and long situation. He wasn't going to be able to make that extra guy miss.
If you want to work, I'm working. And we not gonna finish this game, bro. If you don't want to say shit, you don't want to respond, nothing. You wasting your, you taking your time.
And the Trojans
Stupid.
need to pick it up on 4th down.
We're not even gonna finish this game.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Got a man, it's Parker.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking for a physical attack from the guy. And he's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll do it for the first quarter. We reached the break, and Texas A&M leads it. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Williams looking for a man. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, and after not getting any sacks a week ago, we knew he was going to be a little frustrated, but he told us
He didn't even play
he was going to
last.
try to press. He was just going to go out in this game, be himself, knowing the numbers and the stats would come. He's off to a great start in this game.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Grab near the marker, it's Jordan. The Trojans headed quickly to the line. And that can really take the wind out of a defense's sails when you convert with a 4th down completion.
Great chemistry there between the quarterback and his target. 4th down, you got to have it. You got to be on the same page, and they were there.
Looking downfield on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to
will pass. Another incompletion on third down.
Things just not going as easy for this guy as they did his last game out. Last time he completed over 70% of his throws. This week, though, defense taking some throws away. They've made some plays. He just hasn't been quite spot on with his accuracy. He's going to have to play better.
No good. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of one.
He working, but
Guys, let's take a second here and think about Texas A&M. At some point, with all of the transfer portal talk and guys going in and out, you can score one for continuity with this ball club, can't you, David?
That means your system and your culture is working, because these guys so often are just going for the next opportunity, the next bag of money. Nice job. They kept their guys that they recruited, that they love.
Yeah, it sounds so cliche, but these players really have bought in to this coaching staff and the message and what they're preaching. They all believe they can do something very special this season.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Coming to the line of scrimmage on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down to
This shit gonna be
3.
painful.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Takes a handoff. It's Nix. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Always work.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. Third and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a third down opportunity that's in their favor.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. And the Aggies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Smith dropping to pass. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
Great job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on 3rd and short. They were expecting pass. They took everything away and forced the incompletion.
Texas A&M will have to boot it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. They kick it away on 4th down. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Going to the ground. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
How about the running back showing you a little agility, maybe a little toe tapping on the sidelines? He looks like a wide receiver. Make sure he kept his feet in bounds, makes the catch, gets some positive yards.
From the gun on 3rd down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field. You're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls in.
And the Trojans will punt it away on 4th down. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. Smith wants to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They try to pop a run on the draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let it go. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44. To the air on 1st down.
He tried it.
For all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got
That's what I'm saying.
And the defense catches
It ain't your fault, bro.
This
He
guy's
got the
not a
ball.
superstar, but he's pretty dang reliable. And we talked to them about this guy. Like, he's kind of the security blanket for the quarterback. And him to drop that football doesn't happen often. You take those lucky things when you can get them.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the 1st down.
The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on 3rd down. Williams looking for a man. Under fire. Makes the grab. And boy, is he close to that 1st down. Maybe just a couple of inches short. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
Timeout, USC.
It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power, a 46-yarder from the left. And that is no good. Guys, a missed field goal, and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game.
Wow.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Just about set to get this 2nd half underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. The option look. It's a fumble on the play. He pulled it and kept it on the option, but he couldn't keep it away from the defense.
I think the QB made the right decision not to pitch it. He needs to do a better job with ball security. The defense, they were able to get and swarm to him quickly and dislodge the football from his body.
Williams will pass. That's reeled in. It's Fowler. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. The Trojans have pushed it inside the 20. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Touchdown, Trojans. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. What a grab and what a quick strike for that offense.
And when I'm an offensive coordinator and I see a short field, I'm thinking attack, attack, attack. Go get that touchdown. Take advantage of what the defense gave you. Great job by the offensive coordinator.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Kentucky needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Lexington behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's less than a touchdown lead. They're trailing by 6 to Toledo. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college.
And the ball's loose in the backfield. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
But one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. He cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
They'll run it from the gun. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Smith dropping to pass. Pressure coming. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front.
To kick it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Back to pass on second down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And he's got it at the 25. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down.
He already working, bro. It should be 14.
And now on second down for this offense.
Take the lead.
They'll move the wide receiver. Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the back. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on third down. Williams looking for a man. Bringing the heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Not a lot of good plays for third in California, so you're just trying to get a completion and help out your punter, but they can't even get that executed.
And the Trojans will call on their punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Texas A&M offense goes back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune. Breaks into the open. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum. And this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first and goal. Last couple of plays, the offense seems to be just one step ahead, David.
Yeah, and I'm going to have to do something to disrupt the timing, the rhythm. I got to do something that they're not expecting, because right now they got the run and they got the pass working. So this defense.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from midway in the end zone. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Williams will pass. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
They'll go back to the air on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Lions.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
The Trojans are at the line looking to convert on third and short. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The offense in its own end, still needing a couple yards for the first down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on fourth. Trying to keep this drive alive. Oh, he's got some space. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the third. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. Looking to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Williams looking for a man. Throws for the tight end. Working that left side. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
Man, this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's a big-time moment. In the fourth quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times, make him feel uncomfortable.
Wants to go up top on first down. Rushes on him. Takes a shot as he lets it go. He's got it. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. And the Trojans want to crank the tempo. Looking to throw again. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, USC! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback. Find the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
Looking to throw. Scrambling away. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And a special teams miscue as the kickoff goes out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Boom. Looking for a crease. It's Nix. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Smith wants to throw. Under fire. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the mistiming.
And that's easy pitch and catch. You've got to catch that. Those are routes that you throw all the time, and you expect your receiver, you know, those same hitch routes, you sell it deep real quick, sit down. I need that to be a positive 8 yards, 10 yards, an easy play I can go to. My receiver has to make that catch for this offense.
Here's the hit. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Yeah, and the defensive line, you know, 3rd and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on 3rd down.
Punt is on its way. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time. They had a much better field position this time around. start this drive going to the air. Steps away to find some room.
Get the quarterback off the spot. Make him flush from the pocket. Put a good hit on him. Check, check, check. You want to do everything you can to make the QB uncomfortable. The defense did all three of those on this play and finished it off with a nice lick, nice physical play on the quarterback.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. And not much going on downfield. You just get rid of it and live to play another down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another down.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. Williams will pass. Oh, they're after him. Another incompletion on third down.
And that's a play on third down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it though.
The Trojans will punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, and put a good drive together here.
Finds his tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to it. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Big third down play here. If they get a stop, you'll see an immediate timeout. Smith dropping to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Brady. And an explosive play. Has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. A&M comes back out with another first down. Might be calling a hot route. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. They make the stop at the 37, but not before. He's got 10 yards.
You heard me, bro. You ain't try to give me my points at the beginning, bro.
On that play with the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
Okay, bro.